In this tutorial, you'll learn how to access page properties. Page properties can be used to configure pages in your site. Generally, the information in the Page Properties dialog box is not displayed publicly. This tutorial will demonstrate accessing the Page Properties menu via the WCM. To get started, choose a page in the WCM, then right-click on the page to access the WCM menu. Next, click on Properties to access the Page Properties menu. There are three tabs in the Page Properties menu: the Basic, Advanced, and Image tabs. Under the Basic tab, the title of a page can be changed here. The title of a page is shown in the browser bar, in the breadcrumbs on a page, and in the navigation title. When choosing the title of a page, keep in mind that it should reflect the content of the page. Note that changing the title doesn't change the URL of the page. To change the URL, you need to rename the page, which is covered in the Moving and Renaming a Page tutorial. To change the title of the page, enter the new title in the title field and click OK. As you can see, the title of the page is now News and Events. Next, we'll cover the navigation options section. This section contains two options for a page: Hide in Navigation and Line Above in Navigation. Both options refer to the left-hand navigation on a page, which AEM automatically builds by default. To hide a page in the navigation, click the box beside Hide in Navigation. The page will only be accessible by a text link within the content of a page or a direct link to the URL. The Line Above in Navigation option adds a thicker line above the page in the navigation bar. This option is best used if you have a number of top-level pages in your site that should be grouped. The More Titles and Description section contains four options for page identification. The page title field can override the title that appears in the title component. The navigation title field overrides the link title that appears in the navigation bar. To demonstrate, I'll change both the title of the page and navigation title to Events and News. As you can see, the title of the page and navigation title are now Events and News. The On-Off Time option is used to schedule when to activate and deactivate a page. On Time schedules the date and time at which the published page will be activated. The edited page will remain unactivated until the specified time. If you want to activate the page immediately, leave these fields empty. Off Time schedules the date and time at which a published page will be deactivated. Leave these fields empty if the page is to remain active. A clock icon over the green or red squares in the right window of the WCM indicates that the page has a scheduled activation or deactivation time. In the Advanced tab, you can access a number of advanced page properties, such as Google Analytics, adding your own custom JavaScript or cascading style sheet for a single page, and restricted page viewing. In this tutorial, we'll cover the redirect and third column options. To link to an external site in your left navigation menu, first create a dummy page in the WCM with a title and name. It's important to note that this page has no content. Next, open the page properties for the dummy page and go to the Advanced tab. In the Redirect field, enter the URL that the page will link to. Click OK once the URL has been entered. As you can see, Fair Trade Coffee now appears under the Our Story section. The third column option creates a third column on the right side of the page. By checking this button, The page becomes based off of the 3-column template page. The News and Events page is now a 3-column page. The option to add an image to a page is under the Images tab. This image will be displayed elsewhere in your site when using the carousel or list components.